Now, despite the amazing highs, I know full well the emotional lows experienced in the I'm a Celeb camp, especially when it comes to longing for your loved ones. Well, this moment from a few years ago nicely introduces our next guests.
I'm really excited to see him.
No!
It's like being in prison, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're coming to do me a prison visit. I'm not let you go. You ain't going nowhere. You're here. You're coming in my hammock.
Oh, I think we're all welling up watching that. Well, the duo are taking a look back at their incredible love story in a brand new book. And here to tell us more, please give a superbly loose, warm welcome to Harry and Sandra Redknapp.
Lovely to see you.
Lovely to see you.
What's it like for you guys watching that clip back? Because honestly, we're all, and you heard the audience when they were like...
I get a bit teary.
Oh, when you think back to that time, did you just miss him like crazy?
Yes,
Yeah.
Seemed a long 3 weeks, didn't it?
Yeah, I think what made it worse was that just before I went in the show, Sandra had sepsis and was really ill, you know, so I wasn't going to go. I was, you know, I said, look, I'm not going to go and do this, I'm a Celebrity. And then she improved, but I said, look, any problems, I'm out of there straight away. Ring me or get me out of there. I don't, you know, want to mess about. I'm straight. Yeah. Anyway, when they called me down to the Bush Telegraph, or whatever they call it, he said, we want you out, you've got to leave the camp immediately. I said, why, what's happened? Why? He said, well, I can't tell you, there's a producer waiting for you, you've got to go out. I said, can I go and get my clothes? No, you've got to leave now. And when I thought there was something wrong, you know, so when I saw Sandra, it made it like 10 times worse, you know.
Bless you.
I thought there was a problem.
What was amazing is you sort of learnt so much about your relationship with the two of you from that one singular moment where I think the entire country realised just what a wonderful love story you both have. And then for you to have written it in this book, so how it works is there are particular stories that are written from both of your perspectives, and it's an incredible way to tell your story. Why did you decide to finally put pen to paper? Well,
to be honest, I couldn't say that we were sort of mad to write a book or anything. It was, you know, I wanted to run a marathon and couldn't, my knees are no good. So in the end, we said, look, you know, hey, let's do something. When we was asked, I said, well, we'll do it, but we'll do it for our charities, you know? So that's what we did. We did the book, and it's for... the money goes to the charities that we support and that, so that's why we did it.
And I have to say, after
when Harry met Sandra...
It's a great title.
Isn't it a beautiful title? Yeah. Sorry, Cole.
I have to say, on reading it as well, I've realised that you are a superwoman, actually. And you admit that all the way through it. You know, you put all of your success and everything down to Sandra, and you really were. I mean, you never changed a nappy.
No, I'm pretty
useless.
Never
cooked a dinner?
I'm pretty useless.
Well, no wonder you haven't let her go for 50 years.
Harry, is there any chance at all, at your right age, that you might learn a few skills?
I'm so useless, honestly.
It's never too late to learn, though,
I can make a mess of anything. It's just scary how bad I am.
Well, how can a nappy full of poo be that scary?
Well, that would make it... I mean, I'd end up with it all over the baby's head or something. I mean, anything could happen. Honestly, you ain't seen me. I mean, Sandra, she watches me.
Mr. Pastry,
and I look round, Mr. Pastry, which was a long time ago, but he made a mess of everything.
But you actually ran over?
I did.
I think that's the worst example of your...
One of the worst ever day, yeah.
And what was that moment like when you realised what had happened?
Oh, well, what happened, Sandra got out the car and she was going to the shop, so I pulled into the one-way street and parked up, and then she walked round the back of my car and I thought she'd crossed the road, and I thought, oh, I'm taking 2 parking spaces here, I better pull forward. So what I didn't know, Sandra went across, couldn't get across, and backed up against my back door.
Oh, no.
And as I pulled away, I went... and I heard a scream and she fell in the road.
Banging on the top of the roof.
And a bus stopped about 5 yards away from her. To be honest, it was that close. You know, it was scary. And then when I'm looking at her ankle, people say to me, don't look, you know, I'm in bits. Oh, it was a nightmare. And she still didn't blame
I
me.
was going to say, I don't blame you.
She still didn't ruck me, no.
I felt worse for him than I did myself.
So take us back to when you first met in 1968 at the Two Pudding Club.
Yeah.
What was it like when you first saw each other? Come on.
I don't know. I'm still sort of trying to find out.
No, what?
Did you think he had potential?
Not really.
Not really, no. I don't think she did, no. But no, I just went with a mate of mine who was a young footballer at West Ham, you know, and we decided there used to be a dance above the Two Puddings in Stratford. It was like a disco, you know, where they played all the music. And so I went along with my mate, and there was two girls, you know, and we saw Sandra and her friend, and we bucked up the courage to have a dance. I think Sandra probably got the worst. My mate was better looking than me. She ended up getting slumbered with me. But we went over and had, and that was it, really. And we've been together ever since 17 we were, and that was it. Yeah.
But it's not all been plain sailing, has it,
No.
all those years? I mean, you had that terrible moment I was reading when you went to America and actually you were scammed over there of everything, really.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, we went to America. I went out and played played at Seattle, and then I got an offer to go to Phoenix, Arizona, and take over as the coach there. And it was crazy money, fantastic 5-year contract. Everything was... And I signed about 6 players from England. We all go over together. And then the owner of the club, the guy who was in charge, Len Lesser, his name was, I'll never forget him. He was a con man, and what he did, he got 6 investors involved, and they all put about 2 million quid each in or whatever, and he just stole all their money. And we was part of the con, you know.
And then you had to start again, didn't you?
Well, we all got thrown out the hotel. We stayed in a motel under a motorway. It was like something out of Psycho. I mean,
Really scary.
it was scary, wasn't it? Yeah.
And what was that like for you, Sandra? Because when you guys came back, you went back to work as a hairdresser just to try and get some more money for the family.
It used to be the hooded head dryers then, and I used to carry it round to all my little old ladies round the corner. £1.50 shampoo and set.
£1.50, yeah, shampoo and set.
Because you're always, it seems like you're the optimistic one, aren't you? You're always, you know, this has happened for a reason and now we've got to move on, and you're a bit of negative Nelly.
Yeah,
You're a bit more negative than me.
Yeah, no, Sandra's always positive about everybody and everything.
You are Superwoman, actually.
Is there anything you row about at all?
Telly, eh? You always want sport and you want the soaps, don't you?
No,
Well, I do watch the soaps, yeah.
But
Usually watch them.
but we've come to... the answer is now I've got a...
Compromise.
...different room with a TV in it, so... and then Sandra, she had to, Harry, your dinner's ready, and I'll come out, and then,
But the annoying thing is, when he comes in and I've got my watching a soap or anything like that, he turns it over and puts either football
I always
racing.
ask, Son, can I just
he
turn
said,
over
can
a
I
minute?
turn it over? I go, all right.
If there was one word that you could use to describe why you guys have the longevity in your relationship, what word would you use?
I don't know, we just love each other. I mean, I don't know what else, really. We just enjoy... There's always just the two of us. I think people probably think we've got no friends. I mean, there's always... we go out Saturday night, me and Sandra. We go out, you know, we go out tonight with Saint. In fact, our granddaughter's coming, Molly, tonight.
Well, love is just the most perfect way to describe it, guys. Thank you so much for joining us.
Pleasure.
Thank you.